In a nutshell, I can say that influence is the ability to rub off what you have on someone.
Exactly. Influence simply means the ability to command a certain level of obedience on a set of people without using force, without using coercion, without imposing it on the people, simply by saying, let's do this, or simply by doing a certain thing, then everyone follows suit. I believe most of us know who they call Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is the most influential sportsman on the planet. And for every post he makes on Instagram, he's paid $2.4 million for every one post. And he has a followership on Instagram of like 597 followers, million followers. That is more than the population of Nigeria. So anything he says, anything he writes, anything he says moves market. And we also know Obi Kubana. We also know Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana is one of the most influential young men in Nigeria too. Recently, he moved into real estate, although he's known for nightlife entertainment, but he moved into real estate and they sold out an estate. An estate, they sell a plot of land over 30 million. They sold it out in 2 months because of the influence he had. So, I will explain the levels of influence in the business world. One, the individual level of influence. The individual level of influence. This is the kind of influence one has over his peers, his colleagues, his co-workers in the workplace. Um, you can say it's just a mutual, like some people be like, okay, Ben is doing this, let's do this because Ben is doing it. That is the individual level of influence. Now, the second level of influence that we're talking about is the leadership level of influence. The leadership level of influence is the kind of influence people in authority carry. People like the CEOs, the managers, the HODs, that's head of departments, carry. For the fact that they are above, they make you do certain things, not by force, not the toxic employers that impose things on you and force you to do things, whether it's moral or not, whether it's justifiable. I'm talking about people that have respect for those under them, people that have regard and have integrity. When people like that are like our pastors, when a pastor says this, it's most likely that 90% of the congregation will do it. Those are the kind of people that carry the leadership influence over us. Now, the third level of influence we'll be talking about will be the organizational level of influence. The organizational level of influence. The organizational level of influence are the kind of influence big organizations have over the market, over the trend. They can change the trend of things. They can just by bringing out a new product, it enters into the market. In noodles, what do I call it? In noodles, the companies that make instant noodles, Indomie stands out. Now they call everything Indomie, but it's noodles. So they have Tommy, they have Dangote. Nobody hears Dangote noodles. They have all kinds of noodles, but we call all of them Indomie. So Indomie has organizational influence over all other noodles in Nigeria. Same as Dangote. It's just that Boa is trying to, struggle with him in terms of cement. But Dangote is standing out at the top, of course, because the federal government is helping him. In the federal government, yes. Yeah. But regardless of that, he's still at the top. Now, in the nature of business I do, I'm into real estate. In Enugu State, the highest, and nobody can challenge him. In fact, he's not even on the same level with anybody. It's Ugochi, man. Nobody is on the same level with him. If he's at the top, every other person is below. No matter how big you think you are. They are not the kind of people that sell empty plots. They sell buildings and fully finished buildings. It involves a lot of money, billions of naira. And to access those funds from a federal mortgage bank, you must have shown your capacity, what you've done over the years. So, if Ugochi wants Ukene village to become the new town of Enugu, Ukene village will become the new town of Enugu. Once he moves into that place, every other real estate person will go and buy land there. Yes, sir. Once Ugochi was the one that opened Premier Layout, this Goshen estate. He said he was the one that did that bridge that entered there. That place was bush, nobody will ever enter there. But immediately he entered there, the place caught fire. Now, enter that place, they sell a plot of land 20 and above. That is the power of organizational influence. People like that, anything they lay their hands on flourish, you cannot do anything about it. You got to God to help you so you become like them. That is all. But you can't do anything. Let's go to the next subtitle, how to become influential in the business world. How to become influential in the business world. The first and foremost is to develop expertise. You cannot be influential if you are not the best. You have to first work on yourself, work on your craft, develop your craft, become the best that can be seen. Like, we are looking for the best graphic designer, it should be you. We're looking for the best photographer, it should be you. You cannot become influential if you are not the best. Take time to work on your craft. Take time to develop your craft before you can even start the journey of becoming influential. Build a strong network. Number 2, build a strong network. Some people think running business is a one-man show. Recently, I had to team up with another real estate company in order to start up another agency for our businesses to thrive. This was just last week. We had his real estate, he has his own company, have mine. At least, at my level, I'm doing good for myself. And he is also doing well for himself. But you know, the power of partnership, you cannot underestimate it. Yes. We have to come together to start another one. These are two different companies, but we have a goal. We keep going. So, you have to build a strong network. Don't do things alone. You can never be an island. You understand? You can never be an island. Yesterday, we were at our realtors hangout. I was telling them that we were able to sell out some of our property somewhere in Ike over a period of 3 months. Over 100 plots. We sold it in 10 months because of the power of teamwork. Everybody was marketing that particular place. Now, when you see it on Solomon's work, you see it on his work, you see it on his work, if you have a personal relationship with her, then you know that something is happening there. Everybody talking about it cannot be foolish. Then you buy from her. Solomon might buy from him. That's the power of network. You cannot say, I don't want to share my agency with everybody. If I know somebody that knows somebody that applies, all of us will share that money. We must share that money. I rather take 20% of something than 0% or 0% every. So I'm not interested in how much I make in one deal. I'm more interested in how many deals I close. How many deals I close, not one deal. One deal, yeah, okay. Let's say you make 50,000 for one deal, then you close 20 deals. 20 deals is like 1 million. But you're looking for that 200,000 from that one deal, which will never happen. Not me, no. So we can share the 200,000. Four of us can share the 200,000, 50,000, and we'll do 20. But when you are interested in that one deal, people, I will not share it with anybody. You people are too much. All of you take one side. Only me will take one side. Now one person can tell his brother that guy, I don't trust him. And once they say they don't trust you, you cannot do anything again. The deal is gone. It's all about integrity and trust. No matter what you say, if we don't like you, we will not buy from you. If we don't trust you, we will not buy from you. No matter how presentable your whatever thing you're saying, the property is, if we don't like you, we will not buy from you. So the third one is be visible online. Everybody that knows me online knows I don't joke with my social media account. No. How many people do you know in person? How many people do you know in person? I don't think you know up to 2,000 people personally. And I don't think you have enough time to create an impression before those 2,000 people in a short period of time. But your social media is there for everybody to watch. Now, sell yourself the way you want them to. I'm not saying you should fake it. I'm not saying you should fake it. Sell yourself the way you want it, the way you want people to see you. The journey is far, and you must equip yourself properly. So by just being careless about it, no, it doesn't matter, those people are fake. No, people are watching. A lot of people are watching. And at its start, nobody cares about you in person. Nobody really cares about you. What we want to know is, what are your activities? Now, if you don't have any social media online footprint, I hardly do anything with you. Because how can I trace you? How do I know that knows you? You are not telling me. You can't post your picture and somebody will say I know this person. Yes, now you have to be online and active. Not posting where you are always chilling. You are swimming. You don't have a job. Yes, now you don't have a job. I only show where I'm working. And I don't take people that post only 5 pictures seriously because you cannot always be showing 5 pictures. So, what is funding these 5 pictures? Where is the money coming from? Because me says that it's working. I don't have time for 5 pictures. Except the women that are married to a rich man. Or people that come from a rich family, they can do whatever they like. But for you that is coming up trying to make a name for yourself, trying to build your brand, you have to take your social media seriously. Nobody wants to know what you are doing as a person. Like this. If I'm looking for a graphic designer, I'll go to your wall and look at your work. I'll not ask you, do you like Jesus? What I'll check is your work. If I'm looking for a drone guy, I will ask you, show me the ones you've done. And where will you sample it? On your social media handle. So you have to take your social media seriously. You have to put in every effort into making your social media be exactly what you are in person. Yes. When you talk about property, once you come to my page, you know I sell properties. And I don't sell properties that are in dispute. You understand? And I have to make it clear. If you come to my page, you know I am the CEO of social company. This is what I do. You have to know it. In fact, you cannot know me without knowing what I do. What is the essence of knowing me? The essence of knowing me is for you to bring me deals. Yes, now. What is the essence of friendship? I must be getting something from you. There must be value you are getting. If there is no value, I will not be friends with you. I'm not saying you should give me money, but there are things you should be doing for me. Like sharing ideas. I have friends that you just share ideas. Just talk about things and you get better meaning of things that you never thought of by sitting with smart people. And so if you're my friend, you're not giving me money, you're not giving me deals, you're not giving me ideas. You just want us to be hanging out every day. Well, I'm too old for that. I'm still young, though, but I'm too old. So, okay, I've already said you provide value. Deliver quality work. Not something shabby. They call you to do a video shoot for someone. You're shaking the camera up and down. Your hands cannot stay one place. Nightless. You have to tell them this one more. You have to be careful about your work and you provide value and quality work. Okay, I've already talked about collaborate with partners. Public speaking also helps, and writing. How can I know you have in-depth knowledge of what you do? Is by what you write. Doc knows. Doc is always doing research. How will we know he's good with research without us reading what he has written? So you must write. I always write. I do YouTube videos. I just force myself to sit down and be talking and talking and talking. And the truth is, I don't like doing it. Solomon was even there the day we did the video. They were telling me you must do it. You must do it. I don't like this. But I have to do it for my job. How will you know I know real estate without you listening to what I'm saying on YouTube? So you have to invest. Another point, invest in your personal branding.
Yes, sir.
It's not snapping fine pictures and doing flights. So that's what most people do. Personal branding is what gives you access into some of those people you think are too big. Some people will contact you, people you never thought of in this life will contact you because of what you've put out there. There are rich people that if you tell them anything that is cheap, they will say it's true, it is cheap. It's not, it's fake. If it's cheap, it's fake. So they know the power, what value is, and they know the price for value. So once it's cheap, it is too good to be true. As expected. So you have to brand yourself very well so that those people, the people you target that will give you that money you even need are people that don't know you. Personally, I don't even target people that know me. If you buy land from me today, will you buy tomorrow? You will not buy. All of you, if you know for everybody I know buy, they will not buy tomorrow because they already have. And they need to save up to buy. But there are many people that don't know me that buy, they buy today, the other person that don't know me, they will buy tomorrow, the other one will buy next tomorrow, they will keep buying. We have over 500 million Nigerians, they will keep buying. But when you target only the people you know, some of them will say, Papa Benji, come on Benji. Benji is a motivational speaker. But that is true now. They call me Benji. I grew up in Maryland, so they call me Benji in Maryland. They don't know me as Ben. You go there and say Ben, they don't know me. So they will never buy from me. In fact, they say he's even forming big man. Which one? What is he even feeling like? Yes, so they'll say, what are you even forming like? That small boy. I know when he was going to God's Grace Primary Nursery School. You understand? So I market myself to people that don't know me. So my personal branding is what brings those people to me. They don't know any other anything about you. It's what you put out there that will make them attracted to you. So you have to be particular about what you put out. Those people that know you, no matter what you do, they will not like you. But it's true. No matter what you do, they will not like you. I have people that come to my inbox on Facebook. And okay, sometimes that we are giving some things to some people. They'll be like, Ben, I need money. Give me that money you want to give to people for me. But those people are giving those money are people that are always commenting on my posts, sharing my posts. They are the ones that are growing me. You don't want me to grow, but you want me to give you money. It cannot work. So what I do is I will touch the message like this, it will open, I'll read it and leave it. So it will not do red, I'll just touch it, it will open, I'll read it and close it. Before you say he read my message, I've ignored it. You understand? So, volunteer and give back. I've already talked about that. Be resilient and patient. This is not something that, being influential is not something that happens overnight. It takes time. It takes time, and you have to be consistent over that period. You have to be patient. You can't just come out today and say you want to compete with Ugochime. Ugochime's father is in this business. Ugochime is in this business for the past 30 years plus. Who are you? How old are you, sir? You understand? You have to be patient. You have to pass through the crucible. You have to give yourself time. We're already concluding. Let me go to the benefits of being influential in the business world. It gives you the opportunity for growth. Opportunity for growth. When you start getting influence in your sphere of reality or something, you tend to get more opportunities for growth than those that are still struggling. Somebody might walk up to you and say, okay, do this for me, because they see your level, that the level at which you're operating. But when you are still struggling, some people can never do anything with you. And whenever you go, come back, we will patronize you. But for now that you are still learning it, go and let the people that need people that are learning, let them patronize you. That is true. So when you start getting influence, I'm experiencing it now. When you start getting influence, things that you hustle for will come to you. That's true. Secondly, networking. You can easily network now. You can walk up to somebody and hello sir, oh, I know you. It's because they've been seeing your activities. But these are people you have to walk up to and introduce yourself and start telling them, so this is what I know. They already know what you do. This Ola of Lagos, anywhere you see him, you know. Mr. Sabinos, anywhere you see him, you know what he does. It's the power of influence. Thirdly, it gives you brand visibility. Brand visibility. In the music industry, if Whiskey drops a song on the video, they won't do promotion like if I'm the one that's dropping the song. I'll be begging every radio station in the please play my song. I'll be begging everybody, please play my song. But if they drop, you'll be waiting for them. In fact, you'll be on their page and be waiting for the time for you to drop. And everybody will play it for free. So, participation in key events, another benefit of being influential. Now, when you participate, when you are influential, some of the events that are pertaining to what you do, they will naturally involve you in both the planning and everything. They will involve you in the planning of major events, and that is another medium for you to showcase yourself. That is another medium for you to showcase yourself. Being influential pays so much, and everyone should strive hard to, to become, no matter how little, just have it. Don't be at the bottom of the food chain. It's easier when you're at the top of the food chain. Finally, being influential gives you media exposure. Gives you media exposure. Influential people will not hustle to make the news. You know how much you pay to write anything on newspaper, even if it's one line on newspaper, or pay all these online blogs to do anything for you. It's not free. Radio stations are not free. But there are people they carry their news free of charge. In fact, those people are the news. Once they'll be looking for something to target. Once it's you, people will rush. You see those football channels, they pay those clubs to view, to air those channels, those matches. It's not for free. DSTV pays them. Then you pay DSTV to watch it. But if you want to go and put your own on DSTV, you pay DSTV. So that is media exposure. I think my time is up. So if we have any question, you can just raise it so we'll attend to it. We have to always try our best to improve on our personal development. That is what makes you stand out and gives you more influence over the people that are around you in whatever business you do. You have a question? Okay. Let's take it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Steven. My question is specific in your own area of business. Yeah. Oftentimes they say, use what you have and start where you are. Yeah. Do not despise the days of little beginning. We've heard all those beautiful words. But then, in real estate, I believe maybe it's a wrong conception. It may be. But I believe that real estate involves a lot of money. Okay. How? Should I make it? How did you start? Or how can someone, yes, or how can someone who is, who practically have nothing, you know what I'm saying, get into real estate? Thank you.
You cannot use me to answer that question personally. We have to talk about it, answer the question from the angle of who someone that has nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm from a family of real estate. That's what my father does. That's what my other one does. So that's what we all do in my house. So for people that don't have anything, you can start as a realtor. Now, personal branding, like I said earlier, will help you to get the right customers. From there are ways these big companies you see function. It's not the way you think. If a property is worth 1,000 naira, most of these companies you see don't pay 1,000 naira. It's all about negotiation. Who do you know? How much can you bring to tie this thing down and give us time? We'll pay off. That is why they are always hustling to sell in order to pay off. Companies like P1 Group, most of us know them. They don't pay cash for a property. They will come and give you a down payment, maybe 10% of it. But then, for you to even get that 10%, you have to have done serious work.
Even when you answered the question, you also mentioned about personal branding. So I want to ask, can you give us some practical ways to brand? Because I heard when you said that personal brand is not about snapping good pictures, it's not about flying. So I want to really know now, what are those practical ways that me as a person can now engage personal branding that can give me the visibility and all that stuff like that? Thank you so much.
Personal branding involves additional value. People perceiving value, that's perceived value. If there is no perceived value, nobody will come to you. Now, me for example, online, once in a week I drop one video on social topic on real estate. I do some write-ups on real estate, some inspiring write-ups. I do those things intentionally because one, most of the people coming to me are coming to gain something. So that is why they keep coming. It is not money most times, it is information, value. You must be bringing out value. They can't be watching your fine graphic pictures. You design it with suits and write one. No. You have to be bringing value. That thing is what brings them back to you. Now, consistently, you can have a team, like all these our big CEOs, like Tony Elumelu, they have a team that run all those social media things for them. But over time, you can get to that level. But now, you have to be bringing value. That is what will make people to come to you. Now, all those big organizations will not come to you because of those fine features. It's because of what they perceive, the value they perceive that they can get if they come to you. So that is what personal branding is. I think this should be the last one.
Yeah, please. So please, the follow-up question from one thing you just asked. So I want to ask, how do you manage like personal branding now and your products, like the products you're offering and your brand? Then and I want to get someone said in a training. So if they are coming into an industry and the industry is already the product, you should focus on your brand. Like you should leave the product. And then if you are coming, it's the other way around. That we are coming to a new industry, and the industry is already dominated. Because you focus on the product and leave your brand. That the product will make your brand. And if it's a new product that you are coming, like you are thinking of, you should focus on your brand. It is your brand that will make the listing. More like the case of maybe Indomie now. Like, for instance, if any other person coming up with any form of number, like the person should focus on the brand and leave the product. So that's always very, very conflicting. And then also the point of like my brand now, I'm a student of the name. Most people talk about Akadam. So those people don't know me. I can walk past, they are talking about the brand, but they don't know me. So how do you manage all of those stuff? Because I used to be one person, and it's just now since I started, like doing all this online something. I think like there was no way you would ever be able to see my picture online. You won't find it, nothing. There's nothing I will do that you see my picture. It's just my brand. So how do you manage all of those stuff? Like keeping it together.
About the getting into a saturated market, I think you should first work on the product, not the brand. Because the quality of the product is what's going to set you aside from the competition. You understand? The quality, if you eat Indomie and eat Tommy, you tell me the one you like. No matter the advert. Now, when you are introducing a new product, you should also work on the quality and also the brand simultaneously. You can't do one and leave one. And you as a person and your brand, me, I don't know for you, but me, I'm the brand ambassador of my brand. I'm the face of the brand. If I don't show my face, how will it? It's about trust. My own business is about trust. So I have to present myself out there. They have to see the face behind the brand. People that sell Tommy, we don't even know who the CEO of Indomie is. Those kind of things, we don't even need to know who is the manager of the bank. Those ones are different. But when you are selling something that has to do with trust, integrity, you have to show your face. You cannot hide it. Okay? So that's your question. Alright. Thank you very much.